Who is the best football youngster? If you ask this question to 10 people, about 5 of them say without any doubt that it's Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. His classic playing styles, nutmegs, and rainbow flicks are unforgettable. So let's go straight away to the 10 things you didn't know about Brazil's football superstar. For every football player, each goal they scores will be vital for them. In the case of Neymar, his 100th professional goal was scored on a particular day. It's the 10th important fact about the Brazilian forward. Every football player will dream of scoring goals at a specific moment. On the 5th of February 2012, he scored his 100th professional goal against Palmeiras. The most exciting thing about the goal was that he achieved it on his 20th birthday. Not many footballers can boast about scoring on their birthday, let alone setting such a milestone. That's why a football journalist said that his career is definitely one to keep an eye on. The 9th interesting fact about Neymar is he actually wants to become a professional poker player when he retires from football. If someone asks a footballer about their retirement life, of course they will go with some coaching, family and all. But the story was a bit different compared to NJR. The 29-year-old Brazilian player started playing card games during the 2014 World Cup. He lists former Barcelona teammate Gerard Piqué and current Paris Saint-Germain teammates Leandro Paredes and Keylor Navas as his regular teammates. He has now confirmed his plans to take another step once he closes his boots by changing his love for poker into a professional pursuit. He can even make hundreds and thousands of dollars just with a single hand by luck at casinos. Many people express their love for their passion by putting the name to their loved ones. Neymar actually named his pet dog Poker to express his love for the card game. The 8th interesting thing about Brazilian superstar is that he almost died in a near-fatal crash while he was only 4 months old. Injuries at the ground were always a bitter dream for every footballer. Many footballers lost their careers by some injuries faced at the practice session and matches. But here, the case is much more severe. When he was 4 months old, the baby Neymar with his family was on their way to visit relatives, and they were hit by a car coming from a mountain road on a rainy day. The little Neymar was covered in blood after a piece of glass sank deep into his forehead. After all, he did recover from a significant accident and achieved his dreams. His determination and patience paved the way to a remarkable career in football. The following important fact is that Neymar has gotten many yellow cards from referees at matches, but he was in danger of being red-carded by FIFA at the 2014 World Cup. How many of us knew that Neymar is a man of controversies? We all have the right to choose our brands for clothes and accessories, but in the case of professional football, FIFA has fixed some rules and standards in branding. He drew the ire of soccer's global governing body by wearing Beats by Dre headphones to a news conference in July 2014. The World Cup banned the product when the organizers signed a special agreement with Sony. Before that, there wasn't any controversy about taking off his shirt on the field after a game revealed his underwear's elastic band, which was also made by a non-World Cup sponsor. The weird thing about this incident is that Sony dropped $1.7 billion within a week after he had worn the Beats. That's why analysts say he's a corporate tool driven by market forces. The next interesting fact about Jr is that the Brazilian forward is so close to his sister, Rafaela Santos, that he has her tattoo on his body. His tattoos represent his incredible bond with his parents and siblings. He proudly displayed a giant tattoo of his sister's face inscribed on his right arm in the summer of 2015, demonstrating his affection for her. Every year, he made no attempt to miss his sister's birthday. A weird plot centered on Rafaela's birthday is one of the most talked about aspects of the siblings' bond. There's a rumor that Neymar has been plagued by curse of ill luck for the past 5 years on the anniversary of Rafaela's birth. Her birthday is 11th of March. Being in the middle of season from 2015 to 2019, he could be in Brazil to celebrate with her. Despite the seeming coincidence, it doesn't stop football fans from making jokes and wondering what happened. It all started on 28th of February 2015 when Neymar played for Barcelona and received his 5th yellow card of the season against Granada. Barcelona has allowed him to fly home to Brazil to be with his family on his sister's birthday because he was suspended for the next game. The following season, he received a similar punishment when suspended during the match against Rayo on the 3rd of March. This time, he received permission from the club's manager, Andres Iniesta. While banned from playing, Neymar returned to his native Brazil to celebrate a Disney-themed birthday in 2017. Next year, also, Neymar returned to Brazil to celebrate his sister's birthday after suffering a muscular injury in a game against Deportivo on the 12th of March 2017. He broke his toe the following season when Paris Saint-Germain defeated Marseille on the 3rd of March and was forced to sit out the remainder of the season. After a 3-month layoff, Neymar sustained a major injury and a hamstring injury in the build-up to the Russian World Cup. he returned to Brazil for surgery on his fractured toes, demonstrating his ailments to everyone who questions them. Fans haven't noticed this coincidence, and opposing players have said that Neymar always attends his sister's birthday parties. The fifth craziest thing about Neymar Jr. is that he became the father of little Davi Luca at the age of 20. The world almost stood still when Lionel Messi became a father, but few realized that Neymar had outperformed Messi, whose first child was born when he was 25 years old. Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo too had a strange connection. None of them have revealed the identity of their first child's mother to protect the mother and the child. He often posts pictures of himself and his son on social media, and they both seem to have a good relationship. But the craziest fact is that most people don't know how young Neymar was when he became a father. Let's move quickly to the fourth one. Out of all the European clubs, West Ham United was the first to bid Neymar in 2010. West Ham United offered 15 million euros for signing the 18-year-old cherished Brazilian winger. And on the other hand, the Brazilian club Santos actually rejected the offer while the young Neymar was playing with them. They said, "Our position is clear. We don't open negotiations. These athletes only leave the club by paying the release clause." Although it was just an indication for the young Brazilian right-footer. New offers came one after the other. Santos rejected bids from Manchester City and Chelsea a year later without affecting the release clause. After that, he signed with Barcelona and later moved on to Paris Saint-Germain. And now we're moving on to the top 3 facts. Neymar has been considered Barcelona's 9th most and PSG's most expensive player. Barcelona paid nearly $100 million for his transfer from Santos in 2013, and Paris Saint-Germain paid an enormous amount of $263 million for him in 2017. He did, however, come to Barcelona on a limited budget at the time. This suggests that Barcelona has been buying more expensively in recent decades, or that the club has made an unexpected agreement for Neymar. In actuality, truth is a combination of both. After all, as a mesmerizing young player. Here goes the second interesting thing. Neymar Jr. is the only Brazilian athlete on the cover of reputed Time magazine. Many legends like Pele, Ronaldo Nazario, Roberto Carlos, etc. But it's hard to imagine, though, that the young winger is the only Brazilian athlete to have appeared on the cover of Time magazine. The last but not least thing that you may not be aware of is that Neymar's left foot is nearly half an inch shorter than his right's. Every individual is not born perfect, but their legs are a vital limb of their entire career for every footballer. Many injuries affect their legs on the ground, and the recovery takes lots of time. The football critics are now studying how he manages his world-class style with this minute disability. Now you guys tell the 11th thing that no one is aware of the Brazilian superstar in the comment section. This is all for today, and so many things are not well known about. Check out Ronaldo's most expensive items, worth more than your life on the left, and on the right, we have the secret meanings of football players' tattoos. If you like our video, go hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.